Greetings from all of us here at Grace Evangelistic Ministries. I'm glad you tuned in this week also. Last word of encouragement, we looked at the journey we all are taking. The Bible calls it sojourn. We are sojourners. We are passing by. We have not arrived. Always remember that. And when you think about those who have already gone before you, then that reminds you that we are all sojourners. They have gone, they haven't come back. Nobody has ever left here and has come back. None, zero. They have gone. Those people that have passed by here, they have arrived home. And we are all heading that way. If you don't think you're heading that way, take out the picture you took when you were 5 years old and look at how you are now. That's a reminder that you are heading step by step, marching toward the exit. But being a sojourner, God has placed us here on the planet Earth to fulfill a plan that He has tailored for you. For you alone. I got my own. You have yours. Designed by a sovereign and infinite God whose wisdom is unmatched. And He has crafted a plan just for you. There is no need to complain or to mew or to whine. There's just no need about that. It doesn't change the chemistry of the work of God in your life. In fact, whining and tend to bring bitterness. That's all it brings. When you whine and you look the other side of the fence and you look on the other, it's always greener on the other side. Isn't it? When you move over, you say, oh, it's the same thing. Until you move, you don't think it's the same thing. And sometimes the area you are is even better than the one you are looking at. And so, being a sojourner means that God has a plan in the interim until we arrive home. So I'm going to be talking about God's faithfulness through our journey. God's faithfulness through our journey. God is faithful. If there's nothing else you just get from this word of encouragement, get this. God is faithful. Faithful spelled with capital letters. Faithful. And Jeremiah couldn't have said it better. And he looked at all their ups and downs in their journey, in their own journey. And he was able to reflect on how God has been with them. He lamented in his Lamentations, chapter 3. This I recall to mind, therefore I have hope. It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed. See what he said? It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed. For His compassion do not fail. That's also underscored God's faithfulness. His compassion do not fail. They are new every morning. Great. He didn't just say, yeah, faithful. He said, great, grand, supreme, super. Great is His faithfulness. And nobody captured this in the Old Testament from my own vantage point like Joshua, a man who led Israel through the ups and downs. When Joshua was about to die, you remember it was only Joshua and Caleb from his own generation that went into the promised land. How did that happen? He recounted God's faithfulness all the years they were in Egypt and God's faithfulness toward the wilderness. He recounted that. If God helped me here, if God, we were here, God brought us here, God provided food for us, God, he counted and counted, like the songwriter says, count your blessings and name them one by one. When you are finished, you will shout. And so Joshua did that. And at the end, he said, nope, we're going to the promised land because of God's faithfulness. And now he was about to die. He gathered all Israel and he told them what I'm going to tell you in Joshua 23, verse 14. Now, behold, today I am going the way of all the earth. In other words, I'm about to die. And you know, in all your hearts and in all your souls, that not one word of all the good words which the Lord your God spoke concerning you has failed. You see what he said? Not one word has failed. All have been fulfilled for you. He said it again. Not one of them has failed. That's God's faithfulness. And the author of Hebrews chapter 10, 23 says, hold on to the confession of your faith without wavering, for he who has promised is faithful. No matter what the enemy is throwing at you, hold on. Trust him. Keep praying. For God will not let go of you until he has finished the plan he has for you. Until next time, may God richly bless you, my brother and my sister.